Roman will pull you in the ring. We're gonna figure all this out.
Be very ginger with me.
Got you, man. I know it'll work.
I'll give you my list of my contracts.
Hello, everyone. Kayla Braxton here, and I am joined by two pretty cool dudes. WWE superstar Roman Reigns and Hollywood star David Spade. Hey, guys.
It's okay.
Hi.
Hi, this is such a treat. Now, you two's new film, The Wrong Missy, just hit Netflix. This is your first time working with each other. What was that like? David, I'll start with you. What was your first impression of Mr. Roman Reigns here?
Well, first of all, I like we both have plants in our house. Look at this. Isn't that great?
Oh, yeah.
Your plant's better than my plant. Roman, where's your plant?
That thing's fake, Kayla. That's not real.
I watered it.
I almost got that at 7-Eleven today.
Wow.
So, Roman, was it my first day too? I don't remember. I think it was very, very early, if not my first day. I just remember I was nervous anyway because I was trying to get into, how dumb my wig looked and how pale I was. I had shaved, which I hate.
It was a wig, okay. But you're like popping jokes on yourself the whole time, which I thought was pretty cool.
Well, I think we had to worm those in because people were starting like, it looks so weird. But it was actually, I dyed my hair brown and then I clipped the wig on. Anyway, it was all bad. But it didn't pass Lauren after 5 seconds. She made jokes about it. So I get to see Rome. I don't know if I saw you on the set, actually where you were sitting, or I saw you right before. But what I liked about it is he's super professional. You've probably done stuff before, but maybe a little out of your element. So what you should be on a movie. He was very polite, nice to everyone, listen to the director, and on top of that, and friendly. And then top of that, played it very under, which I wouldn't even know what to expect. I didn't know you. I don't think I knew you were a professional wrestler. I just thought this guy looks exactly perfect to a guy that's going to beat me up. Or definitely perfect for a guy I shouldn't come up and talk to. Yeah. And Candace, the girl you were with that played your girlfriend, was very sweet and very pretty. And so I just liked that he was super cool to me and was nice to everyone. And then when I saw the movie, played it very low and it didn't go overboard and didn't overact and everything. So I think that's really helped that scene work.
Well, that's a really good thing to hear from David Spade. Roman, what were your first thoughts of Mr. Spade here?
He's like, he's an.
No, actually the opposite. So I'm not sure. It was definitely my first day, obviously, but did you have to do the bathroom scene where like you fell out the window the night before or something?
Maybe it was a split, which is showbiz lingo, Kayla. Stay close.
Okay.
Yeah, let's get details.
We might have started with splits where you come in at noon and stay till midnight because we needed that nighttime, Roman, to have me fall out. So I think we did that part with you guys. And then when I sneaked to the bathroom, we had to move everything over there and have it be night. And then I had to sit in that window still like this for probably 5 hours.
I think that kind of ties it into my impression of him is he was busting ass all night, a fairly early morning, and then, you were super cordial. This is your movie. I'm just a guest on it, and, you were nice to me. We were talking before, you've probably done, 50, 60 movies, and for you to be able to just treat everybody like it was your first day on the job, I thought that was neat. And it was just a good experience for me to learn, and just continue to gain experience on how to do it the right way.
It was fun because Kayla, obviously Missy is a wild card, and being, I guess, my second day or whatever, really early on, that big date, was a big long scene. And as Roman can attest, there was so much crazy stuff going on. I didn't know what would wind up, like she's yelling at him over there, and that's one.
She was funny, yeah.
It was good that Roman was solid in that because that really got the movie off to a good start. And from what I hear is I would get people texting me because once I fall and my foot breaks and I scream, it stops and says The Wrong Missy. So that's where I was getting my text going, dude, I'm one scene in and I love it. It's already funny. So that helped us a lot.
That's awesome. And like Roman, this was only your second film, correct?
Yeah. I wrapped up with Hobbs and Shaw, went home for like a week and a half maybe, and we were doing that in Kauai. And then got a call, and they shot me right back out. So me and my wife went out there. It was Valentine's Day, the day before we shot. So we had a bit of a day, which was really nice. And it was cool to see a bunch of the crew that literally went from Hobbs and right on Missy. So it was neat to see how
that's cool.
A bit of a small world it can be. I've always noticed that in sports and, you know, athletics and stuff, but to see some of the same crew and to see some familiar faces was really nice.
Well, for those who haven't caught the movie, which after this, you better go watch the movie. The Wrong Missy is about the worst possible blind date ever. So David and Roman, I gotta ask, in your single days or back in your younger days, can you guys remember a really bad blind date that you experienced?
I don't remember any good ones. I did have one when I first got to Los Angeles, and she said when she went to the bathroom, and then I felt weird because it had been like 15 minutes, so I don't want to be weird. I text her, I said, "Are you all good?" And she goes, "I'm on the 405. I go, "That's a freeway." And she's like, "Yeah, I took off." It wasn't going great. I thought you could tell. And I was like, "Oh." She goes, "You're still there?" I go, "No, I took off. But I felt like it was so obvious. I thought it was going great. And she's like, "Obviously, it's not working." And I'm like, "What about you?"
I don't think I've ever been on a blind date, to be honest.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess I'm just boring in that regard.
Yeah. No, that's not boring.
Yeah, never been on a blind date. No.
Roman, I want to ask you this. Obviously, there's managers of superstars. What if we got David Spade here to manage a superstar for a night or two? Who could he manage? I think he'd be great.
Okay. There's no doubt. I think you could manage anybody, really. I mean, the range that you've shown, I mean, just based off of what you did in Wrong Missy all the way to Joe Dirt, you can play anything. So really, he'd be like a utility man for us. Anybody that needed that representation, a mouthpiece, he's our guy. So you're in a demanding spot here. You could demand a lot of money.
Listen, in Joe Dirt, I was in an alligator's mouth and flopped around, and maybe there could be an alligator in the ring. I don't know what the rules are.
Absolutely, yes.
Like, absolutely.
No problem.
Not a problem. It'll be more fun for the fans, but it seems like I'm
Joe
jealous.
Dirt with Braun Strowman. I don't know if he's Braun, but yeah, he's more of a country boy. There we go.
Country
boy, toning it down a little bit.
Trying, yeah.
I feel like you have a lot of good fans and dedicated fans, so that's a fun thing about your business.
For
sure. Oh, absolutely. I'm sure, yeah, you've been able to experience that over the past few weeks with me being linked to the film and everything.
I love it, and I love that they know you're in it, and I love that the movie's doing well. I've never been on a Netflix movie when you can see how it's doing at the bottom, like number 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
So being one in the world was, I've never experienced that or had any proof, but what it says there, and then everyone's sending me their Instagram from, Italy, it says number 1, Japan, number 1, Australia. I was like, oh my God, it was probably 30 places that sent me, and really, really fun to be in that and knowing people are seeing it, because sometimes those don't travel, comedies, it's more action, but we got lucky. It's good.
For sure. And Roman, I'm speaking for the entire WWE universe. We're all looking forward to seeing you back in the ring one of these days. But before I do let you go, do you have anything that you want to say to your fans?
Yeah, I want everybody to be safe. Obviously I want to be there. I've spent the last 10 years of my life dedicated to this trade, to this craft, learning every single day, everything, all the security that I have in my life now. To be able to protect my family and to be comfortable, it's because of our fan base. It's because of the WWE universe. And I just want y'all to remember that I'm so thankful, so grateful for everything that I've been able to earn and all the experiences that I've been able to go through, because it's been an amazing ride, and I can't wait to get back to normal and entertain on a weekly basis.
Roman, as you are aware, we're on the heels of WWE Backlash pay-per-view. It's June the 14th. It's host of what's being predicted as what will be the greatest wrestling match in history between Randy Orton and Edge. Roman, I'm just curious if you have any predictions of what's going to go down in that match.
my whole career, Randy's been there, you know what I mean? And if we're talking about the greatest wrestling match of all time, Randy Orton's in probably the best shape of his life. He's, you know, as far as being an in-ring competitor, he's lubricated. I mean, you gotta really, to stay in ring shape, you gotta be in the ring constantly. So I'm gonna go with Randy Orton, but I know what's on the line with Edge. I know, you know, what he's trying to prove, and I mean, he's just an inspiration to be able to come back from those type of neck surgeries, you know, fusions. It's a really cool story that we've been able to see with Edge, but I think it's gonna end here.
Now, have you gotten a chance to check out The Undertaker, The Last Ride?
I actually got to see the first episode, but I haven't had a chance to see anything else.
Were you surprised to hear him talking about his match with you at WrestleMania? He talked about how he was like disappointed in his performance in that match too.
Yeah, I mean, you know, after the match, I saw him and we spoke, and then, you know, later on the next year, I think they showed it, like clips of it, and you know, the second episode where he like apologized to me. It hurts not to be able to be in that category. So, I mean, still kudos to him. You know, he's a warrior to go out there and still, you know, put his body on the line, to sacrifice his health for our fan base. You know, I think we can all, you know, agree that our fans are special and they have an attachment to our product like no other product in the world, no other form of entertainment in the world. So I think that just shows the bond that he has with our fan base and what he's willing to do and sacrifice for them.
Well, thank you guys so much. David, we've got to get you to a WWE show. Stat, as soon as things are back to normal, I will walk you around backstage, show you catering, go eat like a king, get you ringside. Roman will pull you in the ring. We're going to figure all this out.
Be very ginger with me.
Got you, man. I know it'll work.
I'll give you my list of my contracts.
And all of you guys who tuned in, thanks for watching. And if you haven't already, go check out The Wrong Missy. It is on Netflix right now, and I promise you will die laughing, which was what I did when I saw it. Roman and David, thank you so much.
Thanks, guys. Good to see you, Roman.
Thanks, Kayla. You too, Dave.